Hi guys, Superbikes46 here, welcome yourselves back to Ride Through on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. We're going on to the golden age of Superbikes today. So yeah, let's get on with it. So we've got 5 events to do. First one at Sugo with the chicane in the last corner. But now we've got to buy a bike. So actually we've only got 2 to choose from, the Aprilia or the Suzuki GSX R750. Or the RSV 1000R. I think I'll go for the Gixxer. Now, I'm not too fussed about the livery because I'm probably going to go and have a look online to see if we can get some better liveries for the bike. But that's what we'll go for now. We'll just work on black and red because that's the colours that I tend to use. But yeah, we'll see what's available online livery-wise for this bad boy. So that is what we're going to be using for the duration of this video. So that is our Gixxer 750 all ready to go, our S-Rad. Now we're going to upgrade it. Actually I didn't check what the maximum PP level was. I think it was 580. I'll have to double check that in a second. Because we're already on 512. And that's 516. Alright, let's just double check. Because I can't remember if it was 580 or 520. It's 580. So that's fine. I think we can do all the upgrades for this bike. So that's good. Continue doing them. Where did we get to? Okay, on to the pistons. Racing rods. Crankshaft balancing. And the valve tuning. So that is the engine all sorted, 533, so it's still got a bit of PP to play with. Just realised that sounds really bad. Got a bit of PP to play with. Okay, on to brakes and suspension. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near 580. I mean, we're looking good at the moment. Only on 540, and we've... Well, at least they finally put removed mirrors right at the beginning since the update, so that's good. Usually we had to scroll right to the end, which is a pain in the ass, but they finally fixed that and put removed mirrors right at the beginning, so we ain't got to scroll through all the mirrors before we can remove them. So yeah, that'll take up to 544. And the tyres, 550. Okay, so we've still got 30 left, but we've got literally no upgrades left to do apart from race modification, but we're not going to do that. So, change the colour of the wheels, just in case I don't find a livery I like. But I'm going to head online and find a livery for the S-Rad. Okay, so I've got livery for it, so let's apply it. And it's right at the end. There we go. Nice Barry Sheen livery. Okay. Let's get on. So, racing at Sugo. See how we get on with this. Because the AI around Sugo seem to be quite handy and quite difficult to beat. So this is going to be quite interesting to see how we get on with that S-Rad. Hopefully, we can... get a decent result. But yeah, they just seem to be able to do things I can't seem to do, or the player can't seem to do, and take lines which, if I try and take them, I end up understeering quite badly and are just running off track, which isn't good. So I'm going to have to try and do what I can and make up places when I can. And we're already snuck through into 2nd place, so just one person left to get. So made a pretty good start. Down the hill. Well, a bit of the hill. So basically 0.4 to the leader at the moment. Now whether I can go with him, I'm not so sure, but I'll try. And the thing I've got to worry about is the people behind, because when we get to that chicane, they seem to be quite quick in entering that, but not so quick at exiting. So They may hold me up through here. We've closed in on the leader a bit. But then we go to the chicane. The horrible, horrible chicane. But no, they didn't get out. He got a good exit though. A better exit than me. And he's pulled out a few bike lengths just out of that final corner. So we've lost a bit of time again. Over the line, half a second. And closed in a bit on the brakes there. But this corner, they can just take a nice wide line. And I try to do that, I just end up running off track. And it's a pain in the ass, but we should start closing in again for the next couple of corners. And we have, and hopefully we can get a good run through the chicane as well to close up a bit more. 0.6 at the moment. I need to basically get within slipstreaming distance by the time we get to this back straight. Because seems to be able to get out corners a bit better than me. And I can't stay with him down the straight. Look at that, he's pulled a bit of more of a gap over me, so can't get in the slipstream. So we may be looking at second place here, 0.7 of a second, so it's gone up another tenth. It's just creeping up a tenth every now and again, and every time I bring it down, it just goes up again through the next split. And that has definitely come down by the looks of that, 0.4, so we've taken 3/10 out of there. That's a nice chunk. But again, coming out the final corner, he will probably get a better exit. And that gives him a better speed down the straight because he will get a better exit out the final corner. I've got to try and get as good as I can without going onto the grass. And yeah, just not close enough to take advantage of the slipstream this time. It's going to be about 0.6 again. Yeah, pretty much 0.6. So we're on the final lap. And yeah, I've got to try and get with him as best as I can, but I just can't see me being able to do it. And in the places where we close in, I'm just going to have to push as much as possible. I mean, we're as close as we've been for quite a long time now. Come on. Yeah, we're looking good actually. We may... Can we stay with him at this next corner down the straight and use the slipstream? That would be amazing if I could. No, I'm not going to be picking up much slipstream from back here, so I don't think we're going to be able to do it. 0.4. Just need to close in as much as possible. Next couple of corners will close in, but will it be enough? I'm basically going to have to try and block past into the chicane at the end. I mean, we're almost right on him. 0.2 of a second. Can we get up the inside? Not yet. I'm not close enough to shove up the inside through here either. Can I get a better run out? I don't think I will. I don't think I will. No, I'm not going to be able to slipstream him to the line as well. So it's looking like second place. One more lap and maybe I might have been able to get him. But at the moment, it's a second place. Now, I may come back to this race at the end and see if we can redo it and see if we can actually get the win. But yeah, at the moment, second place, it looks like that's as good as I'm going to be able to do. We did set the fastest lap, though. So, next one, Donington Park. Let's see if this one's as difficult as Sugo. Okay, let's go do this. Here we go, 3 laps around here. Just got to try and feather the throttle, keep the front end down. And we're straight into third place, so that's good. But it's whether the leader is going to be as quick as what they were in Sugo. If they're going to be that quick, I'm going to struggle at this one as well. Just need to push as much as possible up the inside of both of them. And has it worked? Yes, it has. Okay, so we're into the lead by 1/10 of a second. I don't think it's going to last very long, though. I don't know. We've actually pulled out a bit of a gap there. That's quite a nice gap at the moment. I'm sure it will come down, especially when we get to the foggy S's, because I need to try and guess where to brake. Might use this bike on this track, so you're just going to have to gauge it. That was maybe just a tad too hot into there. And yeah, they've closed the gap there. So that's allowed them to close in a bit more into the Melbourne hairpin. A bit too hot into there as well. So they're definitely going to close in. Final corner on the brakes. That was good. So that's going to be the end of lap 1. We have got a little gap over the line. What's it going to be? 3/4 of a second. So we should be alright for this one, I think. If we can maintain that gap and just hit our lines for the next couple of laps, we should be okay. I do say should because, you know, they could just start speeding up. We just need to maintain that gap as best we can. 1.3, so it's almost doubled that gap, so I think we're good. Even if they close in on the latter part of the lap, we should be alright. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. I hope you all had a fantastic time and you had a good day. And yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and stayed safe in that. I had a pretty good one when I eventually finished work. But no, it's nice to spend time with the family and that. Yeah, I am back now, so back doing videos. Obviously, be doing videos up to the new year as well, and we'll continue doing videos in the new year. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with the channel, and like I said, I just hope you guys had a fantastic day on Christmas. Okay, so yeah, just me trying to get back into the swing of things with Ride 3. I literally had 2 days where I didn't play Ride 3 at all. That was obviously Christmas Day and Boxing Day as well, but we're back on it, and didn't really take too long to get back used to it. I mean, sometimes if I don't play a game for a few days, it takes me a little while just to try and readjust, but no, not with Ride 3. Seem to be able to just get back into it. I know 2 days isn't a long time, but when you're so used to playing a game like literally every single day and recording every single day, it kind of puts you out of sync a bit when you don't play or record for a couple of days. But yeah, we are back. So final lap, and we've got a nice big healthy lead now. I think we've got this one in the bag. So it is amazing how inconsistent the AI can be from track to track. You know, one track they're really strong at. Sometimes they're unbeatable, and then at other tracks they're, you know, they are beatable. I mean, this one they're not that easy to beat. I mean, we haven't got a huge gap, but it's quite a big gap. Just not. I mean, at some tracks it's been, you know, massive the gap, but this one it's not too bad. But then sometimes we go to some tracks and we just completely dominate, and we have like multiple second lead by the end of the race. But yeah, that one wasn't too bad, so 5 stars for that one. On to the next race. This one is a time trial at Monza at night. Okay, let's see how we get on here. So we've got to do 153 for 5 stars, 155 for 3 stars, and 159.099. Bit random that time for 1 star. That's a very random time for 1 star. But obviously, we're not going for 1 star. We're not going for 3 stars. We're going for 5 stars. I think I may have just said a 153 for 3 stars then, but it's for 5 stars. So 5 stars, 3 stars, and 1 star. But we're going for the 5 stars. Have I put the brakes on in time? Yeah, that was a pretty good guess. Just got to do the rest of the lap and hope that I can get to the end within the 153 bracket. I think we should be alright. Bit too hot into that. Might compromise the exit a bit. And we won't know how we're doing time-wise until we do get to the end. It's not like I'm racing my own time where it gives you the times at the splits. Unfortunately, we have to wait to the end. I think 1:53 is doable. So we've just gone over the 1 minute marker as well. Get the run through here onto the back straight. And then we just got the parabolica to go. And then the run to the line. Coming up to 1.5 minutes. Actually, I think we may beat this by quite a few seconds. I know the line isn't as close to the exit the last corner as what it was in Ride 2, because the line used to be like here. But we've got to wait till we get to it. There we go, done, 1:46. So yeah, we were quite a bit quicker than the 1:53 which we needed for the 5 stars. So that one was really easy. Okay, next one, Laguna Seca. And then we got Brands Hatch. Okay, Laguna Seca. I do like this track. Here we go. Let's see how we get on with this one. So, we're making a good start. We're already up to 4th. 3 laps around here as well. Try and go around the outside. I don't think that's going to work somehow. Maybe on the exit. Sneak through. Both of them. Can we? Come on. There we go. I had my knee in his head then. So 0.666. The Devil is in the lead. He's got a bit of a gap already actually. So we may have to push on this one because that's quite a nice gap already he's got. But we've closed that down a little bit already. So 0.7. So it's actually gone up. I thought we closed it down, but we haven't. You could be seeing one of the AIs which is stupidly quick, but we've definitely closed up on the brakes into the corkscrew. Oh, he didn't get a good exit either. He was all over the place there. Oh, he's on the inside, I'm on the outside. We've got a better run, and we're in the lead. Can we stay here? Oh, he's looking through the inside, but wasn't close enough. Into the final corner, is he going to try and out-brake? No, he's not. Alright. I was getting a bit worried then, until we got to the corkscrew. I thought he was going to just piss off and we weren't going to be able to catch him, but we got a half a second lead ourselves now. So just 2 laps. See if we can break him. Because at the moment it looks like he's closed that gap down a little bit. It was half a second. Let's see what it is at the first split. Yeah, it's literally come down a little bit. It's just under half a second. So I think we may be alright, especially when we get to the corkscrew, because we know we're strong there. So we can just push a bit harder into that. And we should be able to extend that lead. It's come down again, but only a little bit. A little bit wide there. That's going to allow him to close in a little bit as well. And now we should be able to just start breaking away a little bit more. Oh, that wasn't such a good line through there. Yeah, it's gone up to 0.6. And I reckon by the time we get to the line, it may be over a second. But we'll have to wait and see. I may be a bit optimistic, but I don't think it's going to be far off. See what it is over the line. I'm pretty sure it's at least a second. It is 1.2. I think we got this one as well. So it's just Sugo at the moment, which seemed like a really tough race. And if Brands Hatch is a good race and we win that one, then I will definitely have another crack at Sugo to see if we can get that win. Because we were closing on him in the last lap. It was just, I don't know. I think it took me a little while to get going. And we set the fastest lap of the race as well. And that must have been on the final lap. So if we can get going a bit quicker next time, then we may have to be a bit cheeky on our overtakes at the beginning, because if we get stuck behind some AI, then we're going to struggle to catch him towards the end of the race. So I think it might have to be a bit brutal with my overtakes to begin with, just to get past him so that we don't get held up and we can have a fair crack at trying to get the win. So we're coming towards the end of this one, 1.4 second lead. Now we've just got one more corner to go. And we're going to be done here. We can go on to the last race, which will be Brands Hatch, which I'm quite confident we will be able to win, especially with that first corner. We can get quite a good drive through there and make up quite a few places. So that's 5 stars for us. Fastest lap as well. Okay, so Brands Hatch, full circuit. Let's go do it. Right. Okay, well, it's actually overtakes, not a race. So we've got to do 16 overtakes for 3 stars, 15 for 2, 12 for 1. And if you remember the last time we done an overtake event, that was at Franciacorta. It took me a few attempts to do it, and I had to be really spot on and brutal with my overtaking. So we may have to do the same here, unless the patch has kind of fixed it a bit. But you do get times where the gaps to the riders are quite big, and you waste quite a bit of time just trying to catch them. And then you get 2 in a row like this where they're really close. And then the other one, next one isn't too far ahead, but then sometimes you get massive gaps, and that's where you lose the most time, because obviously you only get 3 seconds per overtake, 4 seconds even. So yeah, that time that you make, you definitely lose trying to get to the next one. There's quite a big gap to this one and then the next one as well. So we were up to 6 already. And we had 2 minutes on the clock to begin with, I think. So yeah, we can't afford to dawdle. Oh, that was a bit misfortunate trying to, catching him right as we got to the corner. He had his leg out there. Oh, out the way, thank you. So we've got 8, so we're halfway. And yeah, we're about halfway on our time limit as well. We've got 2 real close together coming up. We should catch these pretty quick. Actually, 3 quite close together. So that's 9. Should get these 2 pretty quickly. Get him, there we go. And get this one as well, there we go. And we've got another one coming up as well. So we're already on 11 and we've got about 50 seconds to go. Now a bit longer. Number 13 is coming up. I can see 14 as well. I think we may be able to do this one actually. This one may be a bit easier than Franciacorta. Out the way, thank you. That's the only annoying thing. They do get in your way sometimes. And you do lose time. Okay, this is quite a big gap to the next one. Where is he? There he is, up there. So get this one. We've already got the 1 start. Coming up to 2 stars, and then I've just seen the other one in the distance. Okay, thank you. Out the way. Oh, don't crash. Okay, so we're on 15. We got 23 seconds to go and 1 guy left to get. So this one is going to be doable. And we didn't have to push too hard. I mean, we've still got 12 seconds left and we've done it. So that one was a bit easier than the Franciacorta one. So that is all the events done, but I think we will go back to Sugo now. Yeah, that's them all done, but yeah, I don't like that silver at Sugo, so we'll retry it. Okay, so back at Sugo. I've not changed the settings or anything. So let's see if we can get that win now. Now that I've had a bit more time with this bike, I got used to it. I think we may be able to have a good crack, but like I said, I may have to be brutal with my overtakes to begin with. We've got a good start. We've got a better start than we did the first try we've done this. We're already up to 4th, so that bodes well at the moment. Let's just see if we can get onto the back of this 3rd place. Try and get him as quick as possible, because if I get stuck behind one, that is where we're going to end up suffering towards the end of the race. There we go, up to 3rd place. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare try and come up the inside. Oh, no, try to go around the outside. Right, are we close enough to slipstream? I think we may pick up a bit of slipstream here. Just not enough to close in enough either. So we can't do anything there. If these two fight though, that may help me. But it's whether he can get in front or not. Yeah, we're on him. We're on him. Okay. Can I dive up the inside through here? Gonna have a go. Oh, that was... yeah, didn't work. I had a go, but it didn't pay off. I did say I have to be brutal with my overtakes, but it didn't work that one. Okay, well. We can use a bit of slipstream, but that leader is just starting to edge away. So we need to get past this guy as quick as possible. The brakes. Can we shove up the inside of the leader? We can. We're going to go wide though. He's got us. Oh, they both got us back. So back down to 3rd. But we're all really close together up the inside. Up to 2nd. Now can we shove up the inside through here? I can force him wide anyway. Oh, no. The other guy's coming through. Okay, so we're back in the lead. I don't think it's going to last long though. Oh, no, it's not. He's through. Yeah, he's through as well. So we're back down to 3rd. Okay, now we're back up to 2nd. Now we're going to have to slipstream. It's so annoying when they have higher PP than you. Despite sometimes being on the same bike and you fully upgraded. Yet they somehow still have higher PP and a faster bike. So... hence why I have to be a bit brutal in my overtaking, because I know that come the straights we can't really do much. Right, another lunge. There we go. Not going to hold it, not going to hold it. Yes, we do. Okay. Going to have to go careful through here though, because if we touch too much, we will end up crashing. Right. I think we may lose the lead down the straight. Yeah, here he comes. Stay in his way. So final lap. Oh no, he actually looked to the inside there. He wasn't going to try and go through me. We've gone too wide again. He's through. We only lost 1 place that time. Can we get a better run? Switch to the inside. Yeah, we're back in the lead. Oh, kicked up a bit of dirt. Come on. Kicked up a bit of dirt again. That's how much I'm having to push. I'm like just going a little bit too wide out of corners, just trying to get the drive out. This is a dangerous spot. Are they going to come past down the straight? I think we've actually got a nice little gap at the moment. I think we're safe for now. Almost half a second. It's whether we can stay in front going into that chicane, because if they manage to sneak back in front, we may be a bit screwed. So we have to stay in the lead. And just pray that they don't end up knocking me off through the chicane. Oh, it's going to be close. It is going to be close to the line. Come on. I think we're good. I think we're going to do it. Yes. Well, we had to retry that one, but eventually we managed to get the win. That was still tough though. 5 stars. And we set the fastest time again. So that is that event done, which does mean that we have unlocked a new bike. There it is. Nice. Not sure about the colour, but we can soon change that. There we go, guys. That is that category done. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.